Hey everyone, Wander here, and welcome back to some more Aethermancer. I think this is going to be at least kind of a minor series for me. I loved Monster Sanctuary and really like this game so far. I want to play more of it. But who do I play as on this one? Well, you know what? Yeah, Worthiness level 3. Yeah, I've been using this guy a bunch. I have not tried the Warden yet. So I think I'm going to go with this. So Power Nexus, for every 5 Aether purged, stolen, or weakness applied by the party, applies power to self. So that's really good for kind of like a steely build. So tank, weakness, and purge. We don't have much for purging is the one tricky bit. But I'm going to give it a shot. And no, I don't want to give him a nickname. It's just Evert. Oh! But the nickname might actually be like a permanent thing. I just realized because the one guy is still named Ort. That's useful to know. Okay. So, yeah, so we still have Ort. I haven't tried Mephisto. What's Mephisto good at? First ally and first enemy that use an action every turn get terror or burn applied to them. Monster gains damage and evasion for every 10 debuff stacks. Yeah, redirect to self and just damage. Because I like Ort a lot. And they're a good healer and they apply power. So yeah, let's grab Ort. I think we might want to just grab a couple of spare mementos to keep them around. Oh good, and it starts at 40 HP this time around. Oh, we have the knight again. I've heard many stories about your kind Syrinx. Hope nothing that paints us as too villainous. Villains, nay, you are the heroes, guiding monsters towards worthiness, helping out across Terrastay. That's certainly the idea. In practice, however, our history looks a bit different. Ah, don't worry about ancient history. Besides, as fellow Void Delvers, we can help each other out. Okay, so I can pick an equipment. Mystery loot box. Sure. So, Meteorite, rare. On support action converts one random Aether into a wild Aether. And shield self for 2. 10 power and wild generator. Oh, is that one good? I mean, good choice. It's a meteorite rare. Okay. So, we need a support move. I could see this guy getting one. Both are going to be good. I think I'm going to put it on Warden for now. Let's see. So we do a fire, we do earth. I guess let's go for that one. And we need somebody that's good at purging to mix in with this pair. Okay, purges an enemy Aether and knocks him out of the running. That'll be nice and easy. Do have Aqua Pounce, do also have Fire Fang, but I think we're just going to go for the attack. And I don't think I'm going to go for heavy status effects on this one. The main problem is battles just don't last long enough for status effects to, like, really be good. And let's finish him off. We do want to see if we can find a monster that has good... good purging as well. And I guess I'll just go for that. Unfortunately, we have to do a hell of a lot of purge to really make it work. But I don't know. We might find more. Who knows? The Warden might also just get, like, a bunch of cool abilities. We get a skill reroll. Yeah, we might get a bunch of abilities and passives that make it easier, too. Okay, so that's the way out. I don't want to mess with that yet. Let's see. Land. Who are we crushing? Yeah, probably that guy. Makes him easy to stun. Okay, do we just do window? Yeah. Unfortunately, we don't do that much damage, at least at the moment. Let's just wail on him. Not enough for the kill, though. Which is unfortunate, and it's not that big of a deal. Okay, Stone Punch. Knock him out. And we can just hit that one with a basic attack. No reason to rush here. I wonder if there's a way I can speed up the animation speeds a smidge. I don't mind them, but they go a little slow. I'm one of those people that, when playing Pokemon, after a certain point, I just turn the animations off. I like them, it's just a matter of time. Monsters may sometimes learn Maverick skills. Most monsters belong to one type. Maverick skills combine two different types, creating unique synergies. Whereas two specific types to be present among monsters in your party. Start of combat, redirect and shield self for a little bit. Every 4 attacks from allies purges 1 enemy ether. Retaliate if this monster has more health. So it's got to be purge punishment. I think we have to go for that. This would be amazing. This is really good. But this one's extremely handy. For every 3 power applied to allies. Every wind aether consumed by allies psychic to self. On attack heals lowest ally by 2/2. But I think I'm going to go for power generator. Because, yeah, we want to go for purge and power if we can. On support action, well, I don't think we need 2 of these, which is a little unfortunate. Oh, we get another one of these. Release a monster soul, tank boon. Allies gain 10 max health. 2 sidekick for all allies. No, tank boon. Being able to actually take those hits is going to be extremely helpful. I don't see it reflected, but maybe it is. Loot drop rare, another knight. Random NPC. The thing is, we don't want the knight that much. Random equipment is nice, but doesn't have a good knock-on effect. Oh, we can just rebirth Grant. So Grant is actually really good. They work with Purge. They do burn. Yeah, whenever this monster applies 1 or more burn stacks to an enemy, breaks poison on them. But we also just have grapple as a basic purge. I realize I'm kind of retreading old ground here, but we also only have so many monsters. I should probably chuck more mementos at them. Ah, I've come to notice something. There seems to be hidden places within these areas, places that only our monsters can sense. To beings like us, they portray themselves as inaccessible terrain, hidden behind a barrier that mimics the surrounding landscape. Tried lifting the illusion in vain. Monsters somehow seem to be the key to revealing what's sealed behind, though I have yet to discern how. I only advise you to stay mindful of your surroundings as well. Thanks for telling me this. I'll keep an eye out for them. We can pick an artifact, so shields allies for 10. Yeah, let's go for that. I don't know how I would go about finding these hidden zones. Okay. I don't like hidden zones in roguelikes that much. I get it. I understand why they exist. I just don't like them. Okay. So this will mess anybody up. Let's just take out the chicken. Take him out as well. And we don't have much. I don't know, basic attack 16 down to 15. That hurts. At least we get that retaliation. Yeah, we want to see if we can give this guy... Okay. Yeah, we want to see if we can give this guy, my warden, the ability to redirect and shield. Because, oh man, they're going to be nasty. If handled correctly. Let's just take him out. Unfortunately, we don't get that much power from all of this. Okay, might as well just do Earth. Yeah, we're not stacking too much corruption yet, but we're getting there. Or I'm sure we will get there over the course of this run. Game's not the most forgiving. Okay, staff, chance for hit +1. Yeah, I guess I'll put it on him. This is the exit. I don't really want that. And I really should remember to actually use a memento on these guys. I don't know how many mementos I have. I want to say I actually have a bunch. Currently held 2. Okay, let's see. Do we want to do a basic attack? I have 2 earth and a wind. Guess I'm just going to purge that one. Because I could purge again. Or we could just ignite somebody. Let's just do that. Might as well just purge. Make it so they can't do anything fancy. And yeah, if I could actually give my Warden some defense too, on top of luring in hits, that actually would be quite good. I don't actually think I want a Tatzelworm. But I wouldn't mind taking one of the, like, little healer plants. Oh, I already have a memento of that one. Oh. Oh. Okay. Only the top guy is doing anything. Well, I guess I'll just take him out. Easy peasy. For corruption for that hit, too. Ouch. I think shielding blocks corruption. Let's see. Do we do Fire Fang? Yeah. Then set him on fire. So you only need to get 1 memento for each monster. I still have to keep an eye out for that and start chucking mementos around the second region. Because it wouldn't be a bad idea to, I mean, really just unlock as many things as I possibly can. Okay, burn, generate fire on interrupt. Whenever this monster purchases or steals Aether, generates an additional 1. Oh, this is on Grant. Kindle is good just because we do need burn, but I'm thinking Ether Fiend. Okay, got a monster soul. Get some cash. Have anything else here? We do. Let's go for this guy. Because it'll be easy enough to break the rest of the way. So if I do that, no more Tatzelworm. Because we don't have the fire. That's okay. Yeah, let's just take him out. Yes, I guess Ignite is kind of rude, but eh. Okay, so do I want to do Fire Fang or no? Let's set that up. Probably just hit that guy. Get a little bit of a heal. And if I kill the slime, there we go. Yeah, I'm getting a little bit better at locking enemies down so they can't do anything to me. And then hopefully that'll keep the corruption lower. Hopefully. I don't know. I'm fully expecting to just be corrupted as heck by the end of every single one of these runs. There's not much I can do with it. Okay. So, fire and wind against an enemy, purges 2 ether, on interrupt, deals 2 damage hit to all enemies, redirect to self free action, or support action. Retaliate triggers. Okay. So this is a support action, which does work with a meteor. So I guess we have 2 support action. Redirect to self, I think I'm going to go for that one. Ooh. 2 sidekick to self, 2 temp power to all allies. Or pedal spell. I like both of these. 2 sidekick is kind of useful. Let's go for pedal spell because that's just basic and easy to work with. Another rare meteorite. Well, I mean, it's slightly better than the previous one I had, but not by much. Oh, new character. Oh my, you're a strange looking one, aren't you? I'm an Aethermancer, actually. My name's Syrix. Oh, well, I'm Kifa. I'm a monsterkin. Did you get lost in the void too? No, I fully intend to be here. Oh, really? Perhaps you can help me finding this one herb then. You see, it's from Mayor Gustavo. He's been getting heartburns again lately. I'm pretty sure Gustavo would feel a lot better knowing you weren't endangering yourself in the void. I know. It's not like I was trying to get lost in here. Alright, I'll head back to Pilgrim's Rest right away. Path behind you looks safe. By rescuing this character, we formed a bond to Pilgrim's Rest and we corruption cleanse too. That's kind of useful. Something to interact with here? Maybe just the money. Looks like it was just the money. Okay. Head for the exit. So merchant, cook, NPC. We like the cook. Even if the cook does have me take on corruption, the free trait is too good to pass up on. Okay. What are you doing here exactly? Scouting! Beating up monsters, whipping up food for Lily and the others in the void. What don't I do? Sometimes I even get inspired by those void-infused ingredients around here. Fragrant and potent. Don't worry, I'm not talking about monster parts or anything like that. You can't eat those, silly. Here, let me show you show your monsters what I got this time. So, new perk, cost of 7 corruption. Putting it on Warden is tempting, but Warden's taking a bunch of damage, so we're going to put it on Grunt. Crit chance, damage, or Aether. All of these are incredible. We're going with Aether. Yeah, because that is some more corruption. Obviously, that can be a little expensive. Okay, high ground. Oh, I can't hit the last guy. Oh, wait, yes, I can. I'm gonna go with that one, actually. I don't think I have that red dragon. So I'll have to make sure to break it, especially. Oh, do I want to do pedal spell, actually? Yeah. So we get sidekick. Wormling. Fire, wind, heal, aether, and power. So we do have redirect to self. Could do that. Break the chicken. And if I do echo, I can knock him out of it. We should actually see about getting some proc abilities based on interrupt. Because I think some of those actually would be very good. Okay, do another pedal spell? Yeah. Because that's extremely reliable and cheap and doesn't get in the way. Okay. Fortunately, they've got plenty of wind, so I can't stop that exactly. But that's okay. Okay, another pedal spell? Sure. Oh, that's why I don't have much for Earth. I'm using it. Honestly, not hating it, though. Because we're doing tons of damage here. Okay, and I think... No. I was hoping Grant was ready to level up, and the answer is nope. Okay, so that's just the currency exchange. We don't care deeply about that. Alright, it looks like it's boss time already. Oh. Who do I want to go for? The wolf? Sure. I guess actually I don't have much for water, so I should have gone for one of the dragons. I guess I don't have much for air either. Speaking of not having much for anybody. I think I'm just going to set him on fire. I think I'm just going to do Petal Spell on them. Okay, so this is going to hurt a little bit more. I guess I could do a Shielding Dust. Yeah, let's just do that. Okay. So they purge my mana. Okay. Keeping that in mind. Let's just get him with that. Take him out the rest of the way. And then just burn this guy. So the dragon seems to have a heck of a lot of moves that give it power. So that might actually be something to kind of keep in mind in the future. Let's see, do I want to do Stone Punch? No. I should probably... Is there really much of a reason to do any of these? Probably should have gone for a bigger hit. Oh well. Ow! Okay. I was not expecting him to do 36 damage in a single shot. Ouch. Well, at least it's not a kill, but that was so close. Okay. So... Consumes to burn among enemies as an additional cost, generates 3 fire aether free. Okay, we definitely want burn conversion. Okay. Longblade. Sure, it's better than the staff. And then those boots are better than the blade. Okay, do we have anything else here? We do. This is different. It's a void meteorite, a fragment of a dying star that landed here. They're quite rare. Something must have pulled it here by force. So, enhances basic attacks to deal damage respective of their element, generate another Aether of that element. I think I'm going to give it to Warden. Let's generate more Earth. Because that is going to be helpful. Anything else? No. Looks like that's it. I don't really want to use the frog statue to convert currency over. Well, I mean, if we're about to go into a boss fight. Oh, God. There's a lot of Aether crystals. But, no. The conversion ratio on those just isn't particularly amazing. Loot drop rare, we want to go witch. I forget what the witch gives us, but it's still useful. Okay, reroll an action, reroll a trait. I mean, rerolling an action is not bad. I don't think I have any bad traits yet. So let me see. So Aqua Pounce, no, is kind of good. I'd maybe get rid of Stone Punch. Let's get rid of Stone Punch. So, applies weakness and heals. Oh. Reduces the damage of each hit by 3. Each hit consumes a stack. Okay. So, we do have a support action already. I do like healing dust. Dedicated support action. Yeah, let's go for that. Now I'm going to wait for the boss to come closer, I think. Dang. Got him. It's kind of silly, but it still gives me a boost. Time to fight Warden again. Eat me! Okay. So we do have a monster flask. We might as well use the flask here immediately. Can't use the shield generator, but that's fine. Yeah, cleanses debuffs from self. Sidekick to self. Probably start with Petal Spell. And Ignite. And I might as well do this. Oh, it gets him with a stagger, too. Yo, that worked out. Okay, do we do Petal Spell? Flashguard could do Echo. I think I'm going to actually just go with a basic generator. Burn conversion could be nice, but I don't think it's really going to help too much. Well, if I do Petal Spell. Now, do we Ignite? Do we Grapple? Let's do a burn conversion. Give me a bunch of fire, because we're going to need that anyway. Do a shield generator. And then, yeah, ignite him for some more. Yeah, I think the extra 10 shields was probably a good move. Okay. So, weakness to an enemy? Yeah. Triggers a bunch of abilities. Hit him with this? Yeah. Could do another burn conversion. We don't strictly need it. Yeah, he's got enough Aether that I can't really stop him too much. Oof. We are taking some smacks. Okay, do I want to keep doing healing dust? I can't weaken him that much, is the one tricky part. Could do a redirect, but I don't think it's that good. So yeah, let's just rip off some of his stuff, see if I can get him with a stun. Oh! Okay. Does he still do Volcanic Guard? No, he doesn't, but oh, that is risky business. Let's see, does he have it currently? As redirect. No, it doesn't look like it. Okay. Let's do Healing Dust. Do I bother with Fire Fang? Yeah. Gives us a bit of healing. Boy, it would have sucked to lose Warden here. But we got it. With Gusto and large quantities of health. Definitely want to see if I can get Warden some defense. Okay, every 4 attacks from allies purchase Aether. On interrupt, does Fire and Wind, Retaliate, Shield Cell for 4. This trait triggers 3 times, cleanses corruption from self, once per combat. Ooh. That is very good. Okay, end of combat. Cleanses corruption from self. Psychic attacks from allies does extra hits. I think I'm going to go for recovery. So that'll keep him hale and hardier. We get the deck of cards again, which I don't mind. Okay, doesn't look like I can get further. And we are good. Time to go for some much needed soup. Only 20 corruption removed, though. Ouch. Well, take on the void, eh? If at all possible, why? There'd be some who believe, or there are some who, wait. There are some who believe the void to be sacred, and who would certainly try to hinder your progress. Not us, though. The way I see it, the void's just a byproduct of something bigger that happened in the Fractured Runes. As a concerned party, we are interested to see what will happen next. And as a child of soul, it's certain you have a bigger role to play in all of this. I see, so that's why you're following me around. Exactly, something big must happen around you. Sooner or later, we just know it. I suppose that's true. Care to buy anything? Okay, support action, cleanses debuffs, temporary power to the target. Wind generator and initial weakness. Whenever a buff is applied to this monster, chance to apply another stack of the same buff. Another blank memento. Ooh. That hourglass is extremely good. Yeah, I could have bought the drum. I just don't know if I care for it. So, could go Knight, random NPC, or Envoy. Envoy! Oh, there's a thing up there. I don't know how to reach it, though. Perhaps you're wondering why we Aethermancers can't oh wait, sorry. I don't remember what voice I gave him. Perhaps you're wondering why we Aethermancers can't remain in the void without our monsters. The void is a force of entropy that dissolves and reverts any matter into aether. When exposed to it long enough, we Aethermancers are beings of pure aether, driven or given consciousness by the will of soul. As beings of pure aether, we are more susceptible to the harmful influences of the void. It's only the bond to our monsters that allow us to safely exist within the void. Our monsters ground us to the material world, so to speak. We are duty-bound to them. Philosophically eloquent. I like it. Okay, so we can pick another artifact. I thought I already have deck of cards. It's still very good. Yeah, so he gives me artifacts. That's his deal. I think I generally prefer the cook, kind of the witch, but not as much. Wind, wind, and water. We don't do that much water. We don't do much wind. And the soup guys are more dangerous. Okay. So we actually have a number of these. Yeah, because Echo is the only thing that we have. In that regard. I guess I'm just gonna hit this guy. Wail on him a bit. Ow. So honestly, the retaliation shield is good. And it will keep some of that corruption down. But it's still rough. Okay. Could do a healing dust, could redirect to self, could die from that though. Probably get him with a stagger. Oh, Petal Spell will just kill him. I like that. No, wrong lad. Okay. Do I want to do Flash Guard, Petal Spell? Okay, now we've got 2 sidekick. That's probably to knock him down. Get him with a stagger. Hopefully the burn will finish him off. And start working on this guy a little. Not that that gives us too much. That is not great. And then they all burn. Ouch. Go for a little bit of a heal and remove some corruption. It's gonna hurt though. Let's just finish this guy off. So I probably should have consumed that burn. We just didn't really need it. Okay, so if I do this, weakness on enemy. Yeah, let's go for that. Gives us some healing, some perks. And clears the corruption. Okay, good. There's no way for me to get rid of that burn, is there? Well. That's okay. Or we can just beat him to death. Yeah, stacking 8 fire is actually real spooky. Kind of no matter what the situation. At least this is gonna do... Well, I thought that was gonna do nothing, but it actually was still damaging. Wind. Okay, and ignite him the rest of the way. Might actually take him out. Yeah. Okay, it's manageable. Okay, what do we have? Whenever an enemy gets attacked for the second time in the turn, triggers burn on them. There's the 4 attacks from allies, purges Aether. Rising Fire is tempting, but let's go for aggressive purging. Got a blank memento. Gotta keep poking at that. Oh, I see. These are the exits. We should have another unit. There we go. Hoping to ambush them. Didn't work. That's fine. Oh good, they're weak to fire. Okay, we don't have too much here. Yeah, it's probably hit that guy. Probably just break him. Craft a memento. Yeah, we might as well grab mementos for each of these guys. How many more of these do I have? Currently, none. Okay, now we're starting to get the purge going. Not great. I should probably put a little bit more effort into using stuff like Echo. Okay. Do we use this, or do I want to do Fire Fang? Might as well do Fire Fang. Oh, I should have hit the other bat guy. Oops. Oh. Let's do burn consumption. Just get me some extra. Do I want to hit the shield generator? No, I think we're going to need it. Okay, so he's been staggered out. Probably should have killed that guy. Ow. Oh, it's manageable. Has a lot of shield, though. Yeah, I should have just killed him. Let's see, do we want to just keep going for the purge? Yeah. Didn't kill him, though. Still. Burning off all of their, burning off all of their... Oof. That's fine. Or it's not. That hurts. Okay, do I want to do Hourglass of Undoing at this point? I think so. Let's see. Flash guard. I got a couple of things. Do Fire Fang. Gives me a bit of heal. Then we just ignite him the rest of the way. This is why the fire build is, or fire status effects, not as good as I'd like. And let's go for the weakness and the heal. Because that also triggers the meteor and a couple other things. You really would have expected... Oh, it's because we've got a gazillion terror on us. Go figure. I was like, you would have thought weakness would have made more of a difference there, but yeah, of course, we just take bonus damage. Oh, shoot. Could I have actually memento? No, we don't have... We're out of mementos. A defense +1. Yeah. Shield self, or shields all allies, cleanses debuffs, and redirects itself, so that's extremely good. Consume weakness among enemies. Power to ally. No, definitely Winter Guard. Rare Scepter. End of turn applies temp power and heals self for 3. Yeah. Oh. Beans. There we go. I don't know if this scepter is amazing. Oh, let's go for that. The spider lad is dangerous, but very breakable with this current setup. Let's purge his Aether. Because we don't want him doing anything. Because we don't want him doing anything dangerous. And let's break that guy. Because that's a lot to rip off. Gets me a bunch of temp power. Yeah, we're good. Okay, so the Winter Guard. Oh, but we don't have many debuffs, so I don't think it's any of it's particularly good. Hit him with that. Do we do Petal Spell? I think so. And it's about to get a reset. Oh, do we have 2 decks of cards? That's funny. I guess I'm gonna go for the Ignite just to kill that guy. We're getting a bunch of bonuses here. Ow. Just don't aim at the... Oh, you can actually tell who they're aiming at. I completely forgot about that. It's actually really good UI. Okay. So redirect to self could be kind of tricky here. It also depends on what they're up to. Could also do a Monster Flask at this point. And yeah, I have no mementos. Yeah, I guess I'm going to do that. Yeah, I think that was worth it. Pop that off. Get him with a hit, and now he's just doing a regular attack. That's the good stuff. We remove the corruption. I think it kind of is just break even. It's not as good as I'd like it to be. You know, you don't get to do your actions here, sir. That was not in the contract. We did not agree to this. You get nothing. And yeah, that power gain on Ort is working really well for me. Okay. So Vampiric Seed, which we really like. Snow Support, which actually is better. It's a little bit more costly is the one downside. Because yeah, this heals better, cleanses debuffs, and applies sidekick to self. Burn is a free. Probably this one. Water, fire, purges 2 Aether if they have burn. Not that I'm very good at generating water. Gain a monster soul, gain a belt. Nope. Is there anything else here? Nope. We are good. Okay, so where are we going in this process? So we have Aether Spring, Epic Loot, Random NPC. I think I'm going Aether Spring. I think we want to just purge a bunch of that corruption. Oh no, the Aether Spring gives me either wind or water. I guess I'm gonna go for that. Actually, in that case, we should probably try and go out of our way to stack Aether Springs. Get Soup Lad. Soup Lad's the one that does the Mega Burn, though I do have debuff purging now. So it's not as necessary. Probably this guy. Oh right, and this is Earth element, so it actually is good for breaking Earth. I think we want to just do the Ignite. Invigorate is not great. It missed. Works out for me, kind of. So we don't have too much for debuffs. Yep, him with the wind. He's not doing anything fancy anyway. So we could just do snow support for some free, easy healing. I don't hate it. Then I think I'm gonna echo this guy. Yeah, echo this guy. We want to just purge. Unfortunately, that was so much more stuff than I do. Now, I could do Alchemical Charge. I think we do. No, I think we do this. I think we save up for Alchemical Charge. And use it on a different round. Because Soup Lad is also on fire. Yeah, shame I don't have any more of this Hourglass of Undoing. It is so good. Okay, so I think I'm going to... to burn amongst enemies. We already have a bunch. Okay, let's just take this guy out. He does big damage. Okay, then knock him out. And then I think we can just do this. They do have a ton of Aether, so it's pretty hard to purge all of that. But that's okay, I can make it work. Even this guy, oh yeah, of course. Well, let's keep stacking that easy sidekick. I could have gone for Aqua Pounds, but we have Alchemical Charge. They're on fire, so we can burn a whole bunch. Easy sidekick. And then hitting me as a group, so I guess we can do Winter Guard. Because, yeah, better than taking a bunch of damage and corruption on Lava Tide. Can I just do this? I can. Die. Okay, it feels like I'm doing better than the last time I played this. But even then, it still feels like I'm kind of crawling along. Common equipment, crit damage, no. I think I have more monster souls than I know what to do with. I think. Okay, we good? No. Who can do it? Let Ort? Let Ort. There we go. Get that worthiness up. Ooh, and 2 experience for the trouble. Grab this, and who do we smack? The bat? Yeah, sadly I don't have a memento. Memento? Memento. But it'll be fine. And front. Otherwise, do I do snow support? I think so. We're starting a little injured here, and that's not great for me. Probably hit the bat. Because this way we can knock the bat out. Because, yeah. Also, putting the Scepter on Ort has made Ort extremely durable. Because I think it's triggering twice. Okay. Don't have much for water here. Yeah, probably just wail on that guy. Do I want to do a burn conversion? I could. Probably just try and take out the bat more than anything else. If I do that, it's implying that it might warp all of their... Yeah, knocked out all of their abilities. Ouch. That's a lot of corruption. Okay, let's start with snow support, clear those debuffs. This fear is dangerous. Probably just take him out. We don't have to think about him. And yeah, it doesn't look like I can knock out his ability, so best thing I can do is just burn him. Are we getting extra Aether for sidekick attacks? No, probably not. It was probably from the, ouch. It was probably from the scepter or something. Rude, I need those. Well, I have 2 of them. Lead with that? I think so. Let's do a Fire Fang on this guy. Big damage. We should see if we can get Ort something that just does, like, a ton of attacks all at once. Like, really low damage attacks. So do I do the weakness? Do I do the Winter Guard? No, let's probably do Winter Guard. I don't exactly know what he's doing, but shield prevents corruption. Kind of worked out. Not great, though. Definitely expensive. Let's see. Honestly, let's just wail on him. There he goes. Now this should... Yeah. So Warden gets some worthiness. And then should get us 2 levels. Whenever an ally triggers sidekick, shields both attackers. On attack... I think let's go for joint protection. Just gives us a little bit more. Ooh. The retaliate generates a random Aether. That's good. Whenever this monster purges or steals, breaks poise on the same element on all enemies. I think let's go for poise purging. Okay, so next up is the boss. Another group of lads. I don't remember what parry does for me. Looks like it just nicked a bit off of him. Okay. So I think I'm going to just do a basic attack on him. Which means we can do snow support, go back up. Not quite to full health, but it's better. Okay, and I'm going to take his thing out, because I don't want him doing that shield. Because that shield's annoying. We have a lot of retaliation. It's nice. Okay, do we do another snow support? Slightly tempting. Alternatively, I'd just do alchemical charge. Because I think we want to kill the gargoyle. He's the one that gives a bunch of shielding. Okay, then if I do Fire Fang... And he's fully stunned out of it, so we don't need to attack him immediately. Do I do Winter Guard? I think I just do Winter Guard. Does mean I think they're all going to hyper focus on him. It does hurt a little bit. But he's got the corruption removal and some other things. I think that works. Okay, do I just do Petal Spell? Seems kind of overkill to hit him with Petal Spell. Okay. Mess the book up. Terror Boy isn't that dangerous. Redirect. I think I'm just going to do Echo. Yeah. They have way too much stuff for me to purge fully. Oh. They're doing a lot. Burn Wave. Ow. That's a hell of a lot of corruption. Okay. Snow support? Yeah. Clear some of those debuffs. Would have been nice to go for Winter Guard. But at least I can knock him out of what he's up to. So do I do Healing Dust? Or do I just keep echoing him? Yeah, because Ort can take a hit. Ort has tons of healing. Because they heal half the damage they took in the previous round, and then the Scepter heals them back the rest of the way. Let's just alchemical charge them. Puts this in a good spot, and then Aqua Pounce for reasons I don't understand. We should probably actually cycle Aqua Pounce out if we get the Witch again. These are not very good. Alright, Grant. Fire Aether consumed by allies, burned all enemies, that's very good. On interrupt, Fire Wind hit. I think I'm gonna do... I think I'm gonna go for that. Allies gain crit chance and evasion. Venom Aether into a Wild Aether, shield self. It's mostly the Wild Generator that's really good. I think we just scrap it. It might not be a bad idea. Go for some epic equipment. Yeah, I have more monster souls than I can work with. Ooh, single target attack. The enemy has 4 more Aether. Purges Aether, Initial Force, and Earth Generator. Ooh. So it's got an Earth Generator rather than a Wild Generator. Yeah. Wait. I think we actually want to put it on this one. Single target attack might include the sidekick hits. Which, boy, that would be extremely good. Okay, so we could go Epic Gear or Witch. Let's go for the Epic Gear. I think better items are going to be helpful here. An occult ritual, definitely a recent addition to its environment. It's dedicated neither to soul nor the monster deities. The isolated nature of the Forbidden Fortress has made it a perfect hiding place for unheard of religious groups that prefer to remain unheard of. Okay, so tricky part is this guy hurts and punishes me for a lot. Okay, so fire's going to spawn Wild Aether here. Let's see. So I could just give him Healing Dust. This will give me a Wild. So let's start with that. Because that way we can do Snow Support. Also do Shielding Dust. Yeah, let's start with that. and then grapple. Yeah, so he generates way too much. I guess his basic attacks would generate a lot. Okay, so don't use wind here. We could do healing dust. Oh, don't use wind. Shoot, that's all of these. Don't think I'm going to be able to stop him. Best thing I can do is just wail on him. Okay, I could knock him out of one of his moves. But I think I should ignite him. Oh, it knocks him out anyway. Because, yeah, we want to get those burn stacks going. Okay, best I can do here is just hit him. Damn. Because the shield generator was overkill. Kind of. Tides of the Void. Now fire. Okay, can work with that. Let's do snow support. Do I do wind? Probably. Yeah. Yeah. So I think the sidekick hits are, in fact, triggering the purge. So we're actually purging like crazy here. So it's making Warden pretty happy. Yeah, unfortunately he's getting stronger. Well, that's a good element. Please don't be fire or water. Damn it. And the thing is, he has so much at this point. Maybe it's not a big deal. I could just do Winter Guard. Echo or a basic attack. Hard to say. Because I think we want to do this, no matter what. Yeah, so the main question is... Yeah, let's just do this. Because, yeah, Lava Surge hurts. I'm sorry, was that like 40-something damage? Well... I still feel like this guy is a punch in the teeth. In a way that does not seem fair. Yeah, it's like 40-50 damage. I was considering healing up to full, but I don't think it would have mattered. Yeah, best I can do is just wail on him. But even then, yeah, look at all that power gain. And yeah, Icy Assault is just a one shot after X number of rounds. You really need just stupid amounts of damage to get past that, and oof. This is early access. I need to repeat that I very much do not expect to be able to win here. I do feel like that boss is too much, but I mean, if any of you saw my old Hades footage, the Hydra was a giant jerk. I know quite a bit about people around here, you know. They don't know I can hear them thanks to my extra ears. You've been talking to that other Aethermancer. They're always looking for a way to show off their book learning. I don't subscribe to the whole idea that the void's just going to keep growing and swallow up Pilgrim's Rest. My great-grandfather and great-grandmother built this tavern here with their old hands. They were there when Pilgrim's Rest became what it is today. They saw the Fractured Ruins, a place teeming with all sorts of monsters, and turned it into something hospitable, a home. I'm not about to spit on their legacy. Anyway, calm down. Let's calm down and see if we can't make some sort of deal, huh? Okay. Start with gold, merchant discount. Merchant discount's kind of good. Same thing with the extra inventory. However, maybe more monster? Okay. You know how I came across Pilgrim's Rest? Now I get to ask you a question. How did you come upon Pilgrim's Rest 100 years ago? Don't you Aethermancers mainly stick to Kalis? I left the order, actually. I haven't even been to Kalis in quite a while. That's fascinating. I didn't even know there were Aethermancers who weren't part of Kalis. Not many. Some call me the heretical Aethermancer, but please don't tell Aliath about that. Your secret's safe with me. Heresy? So, Gargoyle. For every 15 shield this monster receives or applies Psychic to self. Psychic attacks. Okay, so that's kind of good. On action, if the action didn't consume cooking stacks, applies cooking to self and regeneration to the ally with the lowest amount of regeneration. That's kind of good. First ally and the first enemy that use an action each turn gain terror or burn, extra damage, evasion for every 10 debuff stacks. Copy the last action, its last action, and use it once. Also replaced by Wild Aether. Huh. Yeah, I could make it so I start with Sharoof. Grab Wormling. I don't know. Like, the rest of these are kind of good. I think starting with Wormling or having it handy would be good. What about up here? You ask me, those monsterkin that chose to stay in Pilgrim's Rest are completely foolhardy. Especially the ones that are venturing into the void alongside us. They may not feel it, but the void is slowly corrupting and destroying them. For their sake, I sincerely hope we find a way to close the void sooner than later. Okay, so extra charges. Start with an additional monster soul. Monsters gain max health for every level. Yarsh. Whenever you get a new monster memento, it starts with 100 worthiness. That's okay. I want the other one. So they gain 10% more. But I'll go with that at the very least. These are expensive. Anyway, yeah, might as well mention once again that Aethermancer is available on Steam in early access. So if you want to pick it up and play it yourselves, follow the link in the description below. It is hard in a way that I find slightly frustrating once you get to that boss. But boy, up until that point, it is very satisfying. The different powers and abilities, all the different synergies and effects, the gear and equipment. Wish you could give your guys more slots. I think that would be really nice, but I also recognize that would be hard to balance. I don't know, there's a lot, but it is early access, and so I can only imagine that this is going to look wildly differently by the time the game is done. For now, though, I guess if you like this video in any way, shape, or form, leave me a like, it helps more than you know. And if you want to see more rad new games every single day, then hit subscribe, because I got tons to check out and show off. Well, for now, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Why did I move back from that? This is a really nice view.